Hi, welcome to the CrafteeManatee. Today I'm going to be showing you how to crochet your own Minecraft tulip. This pattern is a no-sew pattern, so all of the pieces are crocheted together and involve absolutely no sewing. Before we get started, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more crochet patterns and tutorials, and share this video with a friend who you think might like learning how to crochet a Minecraft tulip. Here are the materials that you're going to need to crochet this Minecraft tulip. First, we're going to need about 10 grams of worsted weight yarn in brown, and then about 3 grams of worsted weight yarn in red. And finally, we'll need just about 10 grams of worsted weight yarn in green. And for our hook, we are going to use a 4mm crochet hook or the letter G. We'll also need some stuffing and scissors and a tapestry needle, and that is all. To get started, we're going to chain 6. And now we are going to single crochet in the second chain from our hook, and that is going to give us 5 single crochet stitches in this row, and we're going to repeat that for 6 rows. So go ahead and single crochet 6 rows of 5 stitches, and I will meet you back here once you are done with that. Now that we have those 6 rows worked, we are going to work a row in the back loop only. So we're going to just insert our hook into the back loop only and single crochet 5. And now we're going to chain 1 and turn our work, and we are going to work 5 more rows of single crochet stitches, and these will be through both loops, so not the back loop only anymore. Go ahead and work 5 normal rows of single crochet, and I will meet you back here when you're done with that. Now that we have those 5 rows worked, we are going to work another row in the back loop only. So just like we did before, working just into the back loop only, all the way across. Now chain 1 and turn your work, and now work 5 more rows of normal single crochet rows through both loops, and I will meet you back here at the end of those 5 rows. Now we're going to repeat what we've been doing one more time. So this next row I work is going to be in the back loop only, and then I'm going to work 5 rows of normal single crochet stitches. So go ahead and work those rows, and I'll meet you back here to finish off the edging of the dirt. Now that we have all 4 of those sides completed, we are going to just fold this in half just like that. And we are going to single crochet these 2 pieces together. So I'm going to insert my hook through both loops of this first side, and then through the back side of the dirt, and I'm going to just work a normal single crochet stitch. So go ahead and do that all the way up this side, just like this. And then we can fasten off the yarn and move on to our next step. We're going to go ahead and set aside the sides of the dirt and go ahead and make the bottom. So I'm going to set this aside, and then still using brown yarn, I'm going to chain 6. And now I'm going to single crochet starting in the second chain from the hook, and I'm going to make 6 rows of single crochet stitches. So go ahead and just single crochet 6 rows of 5 stitches and fasten off your yarn, and I will meet you back here for the top of the dirt. This is what the bottom of the dirt will look like, and we're going to go ahead and do the exact same thing for the top of the grass square, but instead of using brown, we are going to switch to our green. So go ahead and chain 6. And now, just like before, starting in the second chain from the hook, single crochet 5 stitches and work 6 rows of 5 stitches. And I will meet you back here when we're done. But once you're finished with those 6 rows, don't fasten off the yarn just yet. We're going to go ahead and attach it to the sides of the dirt. So just finish those 6 rows, don't fasten off the yarn, and I will meet you back here. Now it's time to add the top of the grass to the sides. So to do that, we're not going to sew it together since this is a no-sew project. We're going to crochet the sides together. So what we're going to do is our hook is already attached to our top here, and we're going to just insert our hook through any of the 4 sides. So the 4 sides are defined by where we worked the back loop only stitches. So we have one flat side, then these ridges here indicate the corners, and that goes all the way around. So go ahead and just pick one of those corners, insert your hook, and slip stitch to attach it. And now we're going to just line up the sides like this. So just start with one side and line up the grass with the dirt. It can be a little bit tricky to get the hang of it, but just line those 2 pieces together, and we're going to crochet them together by inserting our hook through the front and the back. So we have all of that on our hook. We're going to yarn over and work a normal single crochet stitch. And we're going to just repeat that all the way along. And then we're going to line up the next side, single crochet all the way along, and just do that all the way along for all 4 sides. And as you crochet along, you can make these long double crochet stitches, which I'll show you how to do. And that is going to help get these little stitches going down. That just makes it look a little bit more pixelated. These are optional if you wanted a clean look. You don't have to work these, but I like the look of it kind of blending together there. So to work those, I just work them every couple of stitches. So I'm going to go ahead and work another plain single crochet. And then I'm going to work a long double crochet stitch, and this won't count as a stitch up here. We're just going to work it on top of that single crochet we just worked. So I'm going to just go down into the dirt, down just a stitch or 2, like right there. But first I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook, yarn over, and we're just working a normal double crochet stitch, just holding it a little bit weird. And there you go. And you can just continue working like normal. So I'll show you that again. We are just going to single crochet, and single crochet again. And now we'll work a long double crochet stitch down into the dirt. So yarn over, insert your hook. Make sure to keep that tension nice and loose. That way you have enough slack to get up to the top. And just continue doing that all the way around until this grass is connected to the top. And make sure you line up your sides each time you go around. And this is what your grass block will be looking like right now. We're going to just go ahead and flip it over and add some stuffing. And now we are going to add the bottom of the dirt on exactly like we did the grass, except we don't need to be working these long double crochet stitches anymore. We just need to do a simple single crochet all the way around, and you will need to attach a new strand of this brown yarn so that you have enough to go all the way around. This is what our block is looking like right now, and there are a ton of yarn tails that need to get tucked in, and all we have to do for that is thread the yarn through our needle, and we're going to just insert the needle through the block, pop it out in another spot, pull through, and we can cut it off. So I'm going to go ahead and do all of this off camera, and then I'll meet you back here to work on the tulip. To make the flower, we are going to chain 3. And now it's starting in the second chain from our hook, we are going to single crochet 2, and we're going to do that for 6 rows. So go ahead and work 6 rows of single crocheting 2 and fasten off your yarn, and I'll meet you back here for our next step. To shape the flower, we are going to insert our hook into the top right corner when you're holding it sideways like this. So I'm going to just insert my hook right in that corner and attach my yarn. So I'm going to just chain 1 to attach it. That doesn't count as a stitch, it's just to hold it in place. And now I'm going to single crochet 2. So inserting back down into that same stitch, single crochet 2, chain 1 and turn our work, and single crochet 2 again. And now we can fasten off our yarn. We're going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side, but we're going to insert our hook just 1 stitch over this time, right there, but do the same step of the 2 rows of single crocheting 2, and I'll meet you back here for our next step. Now we are going to rotate the flower so that what we just worked is on the bottom, and we're going to insert just slightly to the right of the center through one of those stitches, just like that, and we're going to attach our red yarn, and we're going to be doing the same thing. So go ahead and work 2 rows just like we did the top in this red yarn, and then we're going to switch over to green. Now I'm going to attach the green yarn and chain 1 just to secure it. And now I'm going to go ahead and chain 10. So just chain 10. And now we're going to turn our work, and we're going to ignore all of the chains we just made and single crochet just like we would work another row of the previous row. So we're going to just insert into that first stitch there, work a single crochet, and that is going to bring all of this around into a loop, and single crochet in the next stitch. And now we're going to do that again. So chain 10. And now turn your work and single crochet just like you would another row. Single crochet 2. And now chain 1 and turn your work. We're going to single crochet 2. And now we are going to attach this onto our dirt block. So to attach it, we're going to leave this yarn attached, and we're going to just insert our hook through one of these stitches a little bit to the right of the center there. And we are going to work a slip stitch. So we will slip stitch right there, and then insert through the other stitch of the stem here, and slip stitch down into the base of the dirt. Fasten off your yarn. And now it is looking very, very messy, but we have completed our flower. So we're going to go ahead and tuck in all of these yarn tails. I do have a full video showing how I tuck in my yarn tails whenever it's not just inserting into the base like this. So if you need a refresher, go ahead and watch that. But other than that, I'm going to tuck in all of these off camera, and I'll meet you back here to show off our finished flower. And here is our finished Minecraft tulip, all complete. I hope you enjoyed today's video learning how to crochet your own Minecraft flower. If you did, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more crochet patterns and tutorials. Thanks for watching. Bye.